Hey gang, what's good? Welcome to Fallout New Vegas! Woo! Yeehaw! Pew pew pew! We're here, playing the Ultimate Edition, which has all of the DLC installed. Now, the interesting thing about this is that I've never played any of the DLC. I've played through New Vegas 2 or 3 times, I think twice. Maybe a third time I've watched someone else play it, I can't recall. But we've got all the DLC, and we've got a few mods as well. We've got, most notably, will be NMC's Texture Pack, which is going to make everything look pretty good. And we've also got a good FOV slider. We've got the script extender. We've got the 4 GB Who's a What's It. That way, you know, we get a little bit more stability. We aren't standing on shaky grounds. You know, New Vegas came out and it was it wasn't too stable. It was pretty rough around the edges. A lot of folks forget that with their rose-tinted spectacles on. But it wasn't a good look. But hey, we don't have to worry about that now. We're living in the future. Now, speaking of living in the future, when we hit this new character button here, I spent some time thinking about this. We're gonna get the opening cinematic, which has a little Frank Sinatra playing, right? That's Frankie, or is it Bobby Darin? I don't know. But it's gonna be Blue Moon, and I was thinking, you know, what is the best way to handle that? Because I don't want to get any copyright claims, or God forbid, copyright strikes on the old Channy channel. So I couldn't really think of the best thing to do for that. I watched some other folks, they muted it, or they just skipped over the incredible opening. I think it's incredible. I think it's great. Sends shivers down the spine, body's aching all the time. But you know what I could think of doing? The absolute worst thing possible. So we're going to do the worst thing possible. And you know what that is? We're going to have a little short sing-along at the beginning here. I'm going to mute the audio, and we're going to do a sing-along. And hopefully, I mean, likely, I won't be that good. So it won't get claimed at all. Without further ado, let's stop talking about the dang game, and let's play it. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for. It goes really into the distance, and then oh, pal, right in the kisser. We got some ne'er-do-wells up here doing their cross-country practice. And now we got friends, fucking Chandler up here, looking at some poor soul.
War never changes.
Oh, and Ron Perlman. Oh, baby.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
So good.
You were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over
It was so
here?
sad that they didn't hardly get him to narrate anything for Fallout 4.
Time to
He was
cash
just the
out.
newscaster.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink.
Oh, get ready
Dig.
for it. This part always gets me, always gives me goosebumps.
You've made your last delivery, kid.
Look at the dude on the fucking right.
Sorry you got twisted
He's
up.
tripping
in
on
the scene.
LSD or something.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh my god. And the crescendo of the music. Oh god, it's so good, huh? Oh my god, perfect. So fantastic. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, look, and here's all... Immersion just thrown right out the window. Here we go. We got the DLC. Bleak Venoms. All right, we got the Tribal Pack. The Caravan Pack. Oh, yeah, give me all of that. Doc Mitchell's just here, like, shoving up a whole bunch of packs up our asshole. Good lord. Mercenary Pack. How many packs we got?
You're awake.
Is that it?
How about that?
Yeah, how about that, Mitchell?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
What should our name be? I think we'll just stick to Lyle, huh? Yeah, Lyle's a good, that's a good fitting Western name. We could be like, oh, my cowboy name is Long Shot Lyle, 'cause I'm such a good shot from far away. That's why they call me Long Shot Lyle. Roll up in the town, whip out the pistol, and start taking shots. Taking names and taking shots. Jesus Christ. Now, let's not do that. We'll just be Lyle. Our long shot will be in our heart and soul.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Oh, great, the character custom. And let's see real quick. Can we turn down the music real quick? I did some testing ahead of time, but you know what? Just can't account for Doc Mitchell's dulcet tones, huh? There we go. That seems fine. Well, maybe we'll turn it down a little bit. That way, when he starts screaming like a maniac, it doesn't deafen us. When he starts screaming about like how hideous we look after this character customization.
How'd I do?
Alright. Now, not long ago, I had a playthrough going of Fallout New Vegas, and, I tried to make my dude look like an Asian man, and, whew, did not work out too well. The character customization, it, really leaves something to be desired relative to, Fallout 4. So, we're just gonna go with a Caucasian feller. Let's see. We'll skip through this part. I'll do a little cut here, and we'll cut directly to the end once I got something I'm happy with, huh? Good plan? Great plan? I think so. Phew! All right, we are back at it. Look, we got a nice looking guy, huh? He doesn't look perfect, but he looks all right, huh? Doesn't look half bad, huh? I might have thrown up an image of my old character that well, not my old character, but the last one I was playing on that, I said didn't turn out too well. Looked a little like I don't know, Jesus, just a fucking abomination. I mean, that said, you hardly ever see your character because playing in first person most of the time. At least I do. I know some folks they don't, which honestly surprises the hell out of me. Anyhow, let's accept these changes from Doc Mitchell. He's just been performing rapid reconstructive plastic surgery on us. Alright, are you sure you want this to be your character? Yeah, he looks good.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping
That's right,
you
the
busy
mustache
anymore.
was the most important part.
Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there.
My god, fucking Doc Mitchell, he is so soft-spoken. Let's actually turn him up a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna regret this when some, screaming maniac
Take it
comes
slow
running at me down a
now.
hall.
It ain't a race.
Here, let's try and turn down the music even more. I'm too afraid to turn Doc Mitchell up too much. Like I said, some guy's just gonna come yelling bloody murder at me. And we're gonna be in for a wild ride. Okay, cool, here we are. Now, I've got the HUD set to the classic amber for New Vegas, but I've got the Pip-Boy set to sort of like the sickly green. I quite like it. Alright.
Oh, looking good so far.
I know. Dang,
Go ahead
Doc
and get
Mitchell,
the
you
vigor
coming on to
tester
me?
try.
Gotta
Well,
say,
not
as a
quick,
man
you
with a
got
mustache
back
to
on
another
your
man with a mustache, I do a mean Elvis impression. Alright, let's see. Let's pick our special here. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with the old Fallout Aruni, you got 7 attributes represented by the letters in special. And as you can tell, this is probably my favorite way to pick them is in New Vegas because they give you these fun little descriptions. Like, here you start out as like an average Joe, or you can be a wet noodle, which is, oh, here we have to pick through this. Or can we use WADs? Or the arrow keys? Yes, we can use the arrow keys. But, yeah, you can be like a wet noodle, which is like me in real life, or you can be, like, the Mountain from Game of Thrones. But I have already set out a character build for us. That way we wouldn't have to spend for freaking ever on this. And, I kind of like to plan ahead with these things. I have fun making characters. So we're going to have 5 strength. We're going to be average. Strength will tell you how easy a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much he's, or how much help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. Maybe we shouldn't read them all out. Let's see, wary trout. That's not the stat, by the way. It's up here. The wary trout stat. I'll take 5, please. But we will actually take 5. We'll be a wary trout as far as perception is concerned. And it shows here all the skills that it affects. I think it's every point in special gives you 2 in each of these, except for things like accuracy or compass range. Those are outside of the skill system. Alright, and endurance will actually bring down here to 4, but we're going to get... Fuck me, I keep trying to click on the light bulbs. Maybe it's not that great, But we're going to be getting 4 up through perks, because we want to get access to implants and all that good stuff. Here we go. Now, charisma, we're actually going to bring way down. I like the idea of being I definitely want to play my character like a cowboy. Man, love anything cowboy related. I'm all about that. So we've got 3 charisma. I don't want to be. I want to come in. I want to be like. I want to be a smooth talker. I'm not too good at talking. I'm not one of those city folks who's good with their words, if you know what I'm saying. So we've got 3 charisma. We won't actually be bringing it up very high at all through perks or whatever. We'll be good at bartering, though. I definitely want to be good at bartering, but I don't want to be good at speech. I want to intentionally not be able to get quite a few speech checks done. There's quite a few different cool checks in this game, which is really great, because compared to like Fallout 4 or even Fallout 3, there's so few skill checks in them. But man, New Vegas is just loaded with them, which is kind of like Obsidian's, what would you say, not motto, not like their, it's their standard, their company standard, I don't know, their linchpin, no, I don't know, it's something that they do a lot. Like in Pillars of Eternity, I believe Tyranny does this as well. They have a lot of skill checks, and those are to help you better realize your character that you've created, to help with role-playing. They put that at like the forefront of a lot of their things, and I'm very into it. I'm very into it. Now, intelligence, whoops, I went a little too far. We're bringing up to 9. We'll actually be raising it to 10 ASAP because, as you can see here, it affects your skill points, and I want to try and get all of the skills up to 100 before we finish this whole doozy up, which intelligence is going to be important. So, although our character is technically very smart, I don't want to be like more than just an average person intelligence, which might be, based on how I'm speaking, a little bit more than what I've got in reality, huh? Alright. Let's head on over to agility. Now, agility, we're going to get that up a little bit. I think we end up getting that to like 5 or 8 or so. But we're going to keep it at 5 for now. Agility is pretty nice. We're going to be average agility, though. But, most of all, for all my characters in every game, I love luck. Luck is my favorite stat, and we're bringing it all the way up to 9. We'll get to 10 as soon as possible via an implant, just like with intelligence. Absolutely love luck. Now, it says here that enemy mishaps can occur. I don't know what that means. I played this game a lot, and I actually don't know what enemy mishaps could mean. Like, maybe they miss you with a shot, like their accuracy is worse. Maybe, I don't know. They can't, like, fumble in combat. That's about all I can think of. I don't know. Maybe they accidentally do friendly fire? I have no idea. But I'm totally into luck. We're going luck heavy. In Fallout 4, actually, luck is actually really strong, really powerful. Alright. Yeah, that looks great. 0 points remaining. Bada bing, bada boom.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Yeah, he's saying that because our intelligence is so high.
What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Ooh, I love that, like, country western sort of use of analogies or metaphors. God, it makes me want to watch House of Cards. Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
I was gonna say burn. I guess demolish.
Night.
Day. Is day one of them? No. Night. Sleep, I guess?
Bandit.
Shoot 'em. Swiss cheese, I guess.
Light.
Dark. The problem with this is that I just keep saying the opposite. Right? Like, immediately my first thing is, oh right, I have to pick the complete opposite. Antonyms,
Mother.
baby. Father. What should we... Regret. Human shield. Human shield is a little obvious, but regret is really funny. Or depressing. It could also be very depressing, I'm sorry. Let's go with regret.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I guess we'll just answer this based on, like, reality, because these are mostly all unimportant, right? We can, after we get done with this, this question grilling, we can just customize our character on our own, which we will absolutely do. But it's fun to see what'll come out at the end. Strongly agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I don't know, no opinion. I'll take help if it's coming, but I won't go out of my way to ask for it.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
I mean, on the one hand, I would want to be humble and say no, but on the other hand, I'm uploading this to YouTube. I feel like it's a little ironic to pick no and just have this on YouTube. So I guess we have to pick strongly agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, I disagree. I think I try to be open-minded as possible, but I'm not always great at it, but I try. So just regular disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I don't know. I think I'm a bit of a fucking coward, honestly. I like to play a lot of my characters as cowards as well. I think it's a good negative trait, cowardice. Like my Pillars of Eternity character. I like to, well, I don't know. Maybe my Pillars character isn't a coward. But being a coward is pretty fun. Yeah, disagree.
Almost done here.
Now this is the fun part.
What do you say you have a look at this?
It looks
Tell
like
me what you see.
a double-headed ant, right? Is that one of them? An angry two-headed ant. Yeah, I remember that answer. See, like, here's one of the heads, and here's another one of the heads, and they're just joined. They don't have, like, a center butt or, like, whatever. They're just ant head on both ends, and they're both pissed as hell.
Okay. How about this one?
Now, originally I thought this was like a cat sitting on a rail with a pine tree coming down the middle. But that's not one of the options. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I mean, is that implying like it looks kind of like a vagina? Because go see your doctor, man. I mean, maybe. Or a butthole? A butt crack? I don't know I don't know. I see a priceless work of art. I don't know. I see some piece of space-age technology. No. A ship at sea. No. I mean, a ship at sea I can kind of understand. Like, here's the main part of it, the bow. This is like starport, and this is or starboard, and here's port side, and this is like the mast. So I guess, yeah.
Last one.
Now I thought this one was like two gnomes giving each other a high five, but or like I've heard people say it's two bears giving each other a high five. I always thought it was gnomes. Like these are the little hats, and they're like having a sit, and they're like giving each other high fives or playing a nice game of patty cake. These gnomes just hanging out, having a good time, chillaxing. But otherwise, all of these look very plausible. Like a head on a pillow. Okay, here's someone's weird misshapen head. Or a mushroom cloud. Yeah, this could also be a mushroom cloud at night, or like behind a black backdrop, or a bearded man. Here's his eyes. He's like, ho ho! He's very jovial. A light in the darkness. Yeah, it could be a candle. So let's stick with the game. It's a mushroom cloud, sure.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I took all these things from you, but I don't really know what the hell to do with them. So, maybe it'd be best if you just fill this out on your own. So, naturally, we've got nothing that we really want. Christ's sake. So let's go with barter. Like I said, I want to be good at barter. There's a surprising amount of barter checks in the game. I've never really been able to make do with them. Now, my very first playthrough of New Vegas, I was energy weapons, and they make for a really good crit build with luck. Guns, not so much, but I want to use revolvers and stuff. I want to be a cowboy. And let's see. We should probably either pick lockpick or science. We could get science pretty freaking high, or we could bolster up lockpick. I think we bolster up lockpick. It's better to have 2 at 25 than 1 at 25, but close to 50. Alright, cool beans.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I mean, what if you did? What would you do? Alright. Now here, all these traits are really cool, and I think some of the DLC adds new ones. Like here you can see Logan's Loophole, I believe, is a new one from all the DLC. Pretty interesting stuff. That would be nice, because I do plan on using a lot of chems. Not because my character is necessarily a druggie, but I mean, I guess that my character would be a druggie if we're popping chems left and right. But let's see. What did I write down here? Yeah, I want built to destroy up here. Yeah, for crit chance, because we've got a luck build, the makings of one. Like I said, it's better if we use energy weapons for a luck build for crit. But we'll make do. And small frame is really nice because you get just +1 agility. You take more limb damage, but that's usually not too big of a deal, right? Alright, we're done.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Man, I forgot how fucking sexy we look. My god. Doc Mitchell must have like a heart-on, like a diamond right now. My god! I apologize, Doc Mitchell. Whew! You should check out my head again. Something's wrong in there.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Oh, thanks, Doc. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll try. Oh right, hardcore mode. Now we will not be doing hardcore mode. We'll be playing on maximum difficulty, but not hardcore mode. I've already, like I said, my very first playthrough, I had one. I beat it on hardcore mode. Already, I beat the game on hardcore, maximum difficulty. Problem with hardcore mode is that I hate having companions with me during hardcore mode because they can die, which is awful. I don't want my companions to die, so I'm more likely to reload a save if they die. So, since I want companions around because I want us to get to do all of their business, we will have hardcore mode off. But don't worry, whenever we eventually do Fallout 4, we will do hardcore mode. Which, the big thing in there is that you lose out on fast travel, as well as, like, a whole bunch of, like, you gotta eat, things weigh a whole lot. But the big thing is you lose out on fast travel. In this one, you actually don't lose fast travel. But yeah, no thanks. Now, before we forget, let's make sure our difficulty is all the way up, before we fire a single bullet. Let's see, very hard? Yep, very hard. Kill cam mode, we've got that off because, well... Boon. If you've played this before, Boon is why. Alright, now, this good man, Doc Mitchell, he's fixed us up, and we're gonna just, we're gonna check out our inventory. Oh, gosh. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category. Right. Yeah, we know about that. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, or unarmed. The cool thing about New Vegas is that, rather than, separating the skills in like the skills into the perks based on skills, based on like weapon type, it's based on theming your character. So for example, later there's a perk for us being a cowboy, literally, or there could be a perk for you being more of like a soldier type, being a commando using like automatic rifles and so forth. And I really like that relative to other Fallout games and how they handle it. So let's see here. We've got all this stuff. Let's see. We've got some apparel, don't we? Yeah, damage threshold. Know all about that. Let's see. What do we want? What gives us the most armor? Oh, this lightweight metal armor, but we lose out on 1 agility. Let's see. Maybe we use just lightweight leather armor. We could use Vault 13 jumpsuit, armored. Let's use lightweight leather. Let's see what that looks like. How do we look? Yeah, we look like fucking Mad Max, don't we? Alright, so yeah, let's rob the poor doctor. I mean, it's not technically robbing, you know? He's okay with it. It's all showing up nice for us. It doesn't look like we're stealing. It's not in red. That's how you would normally know. One great thing about Fallout 4 is how they do the looting from these boxes and all that. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Oh, it's A. I wanted to press R for loot all. Let's see. We don't really need that much of this stuff, but we're gonna take it anyway. Our weight limit is, we've got a fair bit. We're just gonna do a quick run through here. Let's see, we'll take that. +1 agility, yeah. We should have that. We're gonna carry around buff clothing. For sure. Cannot loot pillows in this. See, it shows up as red. Hey Doc, what's up? Just having a look around. Where did I put my cigarettes? Oh god. You think he actually takes a bath in this? Ugh. Jeez, his toilet is way cleaner than his bathtub. Jesus, Mitchell. Alright. Don't you ever have folks over and they go in there to use the restroom, and they see that you actually shit in your bathtub? Jesus. Old man Doc Mitchell just taking hot, greasy dumps inside of his bathtub. While he's in it, not to mention. Ugh. Jesus. Doc Mitchell. Get a hang on things. Maybe you need to, like, have a test or something for your asshole. That way it's not popping off all the time. It's not popping off juicy ones all the time while you're in the shower. He just gets the sensation of water near his bum. He can't help himself. He just can't help. It's like some sort of strange compulsion. Oh, pencils. Nice. Too bad we can't take this. Alright. Now there's also already right out the gate. See, there's little tiny things here that you can create shit with. If you have the correct stats, and we do. We happen to have 25 science thanks to our high as hell int. So we will create. Stim packs are immediately useful, but I think mentats actually might be pretty good for what we're about to get down with in Good Springs. There's a few checks in there that mentats might be good for. So you know what? Let's risk it. Let's make those. Yeah, we can't make the stim packs again. Alright. We'll just have to rely on our shooting skills. Now here, we can repair it with high enough repair, which we thankfully have. We have a 9mm submachine gun now. Pretty good. Take some sarsaparilla. Gotta drink that. Oh, here we go. We got a blood pack. I think those are good. Med-X is good. Alright. Anything else useful in here? Oh, look. Anti-venom. Yeah, that's definitely what that is. He's got a laser pistol. Jeez. Old Doc Mitchell was pretty armed to the teeth. He really, he was really ready for, like, a Mexican standoff here. He didn't want anyone to come in and accidentally witness him shitting in the tub. That's why he had at the ready all of his arsenal. He would shoot him before they saw him. Or when they were leaving, he'd just jump right out of the tub, shit dripping down his naked old body. He'd just whip out the laser pistol, whip out the submachine gun, and start firing at him. You see you now, you filthy animal! Jesus Christ, Doc Mitchell. He was a wild man back in his day, and you still see some signs of it. We're gonna put on this stupid hat, because we get +1 perception. Alright, let's see. Do we have any cool, like, Western sort of weapon? No, we don't, do we? We've got a 9mm pistol. Let's see, 16 damage versus 7. Do we have any 10mm? Yeah, we have quite a bit of 10mm. Alright, oh, we can't draw our gun in here, can we? Alright. Here we are. Coming on in to old Good Springs. Gonna say hello to all the folks. Gonna have words with Victor. The old Clang Man. old Mr. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. It does like a little A little bit of a beautiful... Oh. Oh god, more DLC. Old World Blues. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy. A coded transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early. Catch the trailers. Old World Blues has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Your Pip-Boy has received a signal. Coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. Lonesome Road has been loaded. Your level cap has been increased by 5. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Honest Hearts has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Oh, God. So many strange sound effects just popped off because of the DLC. Here, before we head in, let's make sure we're tracking the right thing. Jeez. Yeah, talk to Sunny Smiles. Oh, gosh. Fuck me. Gunrunner's Arsenal, the ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland, has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear! All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons and ammunition types and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Gunrunner's Arsenal has been loaded. Christ. Alright. Anything good up here? No. Okay. Let's head on into town. Yeah, look at the roads. That's from the texture pack. Ooh, my first time playing with this texture pack. Oh, God. Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Now, there's a specific order that you're meant to do the DLC in, and I've written it down somewhere in my notebook, not on the same page that I have it flipped to. But, before we get to it, we'll have time to refer to it. In the meanwhile, let's talk to old Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Oh, well, thank you there, Victor. You're looking awfully shiny yourself. Have you just installed a new capacitor? I think you have, my good man. Very nice. Good God, I'm so sorry. Let's thank him. Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Oh, look at that. Right there. I never noticed that before. HH Tool Company. I wonder if that's added by the mod. Huh. Clever. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw it looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low.
God, his voice acting
Once
is so
they'd
good.
run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you even end up in this town?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall.
Suspicious.
Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before. That's right, because they're not in, I don't believe they're in any of the other Fallout games, even the original first 2.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model
be wrong.
2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, see you, Victor.
Happy trails!
Happy trails! Oh, see you, Victor. Look at him rolling along. Alright. Now, this town, Good Springs, is based on a real place in the States. If you look up Good Springs, Nevada, you'll see this exact saloon, and it looks, well, it looks like shit, honestly. It might look better in this. Christ. Alright, Easy Pete, what's up?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Alright. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Fucking Chandler. You mentioned the NCR. What's wrong with them?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
That's one of my favorite things about this game. It would be so easy for them to just, well, take the easy way out and just paint the NCR as completely good. They're the upstanding folks. If you pick them if you want to be a good character, well, that's not quite the case. Because the NCR isn't, they aren't perfect. Like many big, government bodies of government with military, they do some questionable things, especially in a situation where they can be left unchecked. Like, they can step on the little guy, so to speak. A lot of folks who join up with the NCR are good people, but a lot of folks at the top, there's a little corruption going around with the NCR. And I think that is some very good storytelling, very good way of fleshing out your world. Anyways, tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
I wonder why the water in Lake Mead is clean. That's a good question. I've never actually found that out about this game. Come to think of it. What do you use the bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
Oh. Alright, see ya, Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Whoa. What the hell? Huh. Alright, let's head in here. I think Sunny Smiles should be in here. We'll trade words with her and get started on the first part of this introductory quest. Oh, gosh.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Yeah, they shot me in the head. Most people don't come back from that. Alright. Jeez, she sure is taking her sweet time. Look at this guy. Who is this guy?
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
I know, right? Jesus. Just some guy out in the middle here. He's a fucking brain surgeon, apparently. Christ. You aren't paying this guy well enough. Oh, here we go.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. Now we're talking. Oop.
That's the right idea. Try crouching down. Nice shot.
Oh, I'm too fast.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Actually.
Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Let's do it, baby! Gecko hunting! I don't know how good this weapon is at, compared to my 10mm, but hey. Oh man, you can practically smell the dust coming up your nose and just forming loads of boogers. I don't know about you, but when I'm in a dusty place, whew, the boogers flow, man. They flow like no tomorrow. Hopefully, hopefully nobody dies. Let's quick save, just in case. It would be a damn shame if Cheyenne didn't make it. I think both of them can actually die in this little encounter here. So let's hope for the best. Hopefully we'll be more. Actually, maybe let's see our weapons here. How much does this do? 9 damage. We have better than that, right? Yeah, 16. Sorry, Sonny, but we gotta make sure you survive. All right. Where are they? Do you see them? I ain't picking them up on the radar. I hear them. They're baying.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Oh.
Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. That's code for sneak crit attacks. Look at her dog sneaking around
Okay,
too.
You're on. Go give him hell.
Oh, hell yeah. There they are. Oh, do you see them? Oh, God. Did we miss? We missed. Oh, here we go. The iron sights are god-awful on this thing.
Come on.
Got one.
Come on.
Oh, nice. Was there only 2? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Nice, we nailed them.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
Oh, thanks.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Hey, what about Cheyenne? That makes 3, huh? Oh shit. We'll come back and loot it later. Where are they? Oh god. We've just thrown the whole sneaking out the window, huh? Oh my god, blew its fucking head off. Oh jeez, where are you going? Holy hell, where's she going? Oh god, she's gone renegade. She's gone rogue. The simulation is breaking down. Geez, getting a little bit of hitching here.
Come on.
Oh Jesus, this lady, oh god, I forgot about this lady. Did I just shoot her? Alright, lady. Hey! You're alright.
Hey there.
Hey!
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got.
Oh, you're
You
an
look
artist?
thirsty.
You've established a reputation with a group of people in the Wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody. And people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the Wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. Right. Yeah, this is just generic stuff. It's what you would expect. Skip through all that. Now, Good Springs, you can actually get on their bad side and side with a different faction. I think the Powder Gangers, which is pretty interesting. But neither of the two factions are really that amazing relative to what else is in store. Anyways, what's up, Sonny?
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Oh god, are we gonna eat Cheyenne?
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse.
Man, she like scouted this whole
Bring those
fucking
on back
place
to
out
me,
for
and we'll get
plants ahead of
cooking.
time, huh? Alright. Well, let's get to looting here. Get our nice gecko hides and meats. Mmm. Delicious. Man, we didn't get hit at all. We really gave it to him with these sweet weapons, huh? Alright, let's swap back to the varmint rifle, huh? Alright, well, that does it. When next we come back, we will continue this legendary journey to find a couple of plants. Getting off to a hot start. My god, we got shot in the head, we're seeking vengeance, and now we're picking plants. My god, I love RPGs. Oh, and at the beginning of the next video, you'll get to see the little special something that I've got planned for this one. Because, you know, I won't have the regular cold... Oh, shit. Look at this. I won't have the regular cold open. Like a... Fucker. Where's it going? Oh, fuck. It's out of here. I won't have the regular cold open like in my Morrowind. But I will have something extraordinarily stupid. Hopefully you like it as much as I like putting it together. Till next time. Peace.